coming to you live from Sun Devil Stadium here at Arizona State University in Tempe, Arizona. I'm thrilled to announce to you 30 teams coming from 20 schools from across the globe, all pitching products designed to change the world.
We're now in the 6th year of this competition, from very humble beginnings to now this year we're getting over $300,000 in prizes. We founded this competition to bring to light the relatively substantial problems that young people are trying to solve and to help propel them into a successful business.
This contest is important for students because it allows college students to continue to pursue their venture, and it really inspires them to stay motivated and engaged with something that they've been working on.
Coming up with the innovation is hard, but I think it can be just as hard, if not harder, to actually translate that into a business plan, and getting feedback from the judges and hearing their suggestions can be really, really valuable at this stage.
You can tell your mom your idea and she'll always be excited. But if you tell a panel of judges that have just heard ideas from MIT, Harvard, Caltech, all the great schools represented here, and they're still excited about it, that means you have something awesome.
It encourages not just innovation, but innovation that benefits the world. And I firmly believe that climate tech and med tech have to advance in order for our society to.
Nobody has ever achieved anything great on their own. It has always been in the context of a team and the ecosystem they find themselves in. And so it is ultimately about how do you become the best collaborator, and how do you become the best version of yourself in the way that you show up with other people.
So I think that has been one of my bigger lessons learned, is to make sure that you're talking to people who are the right fit for you. And it's good to talk to anyone. I think talk to anyone is a great piece of advice that I was getting up front, but at a certain point you have to be a little bit targeted, especially with hardware.
I've done enough things wrong and made enough mistakes that that's the learning. And unfortunately, if the old saying is, if you're not making mistakes, you're not working hard enough, you're not pressing hard enough. And one of the great advantages of being a startup should be agility and nimble decision-making and course correction multiple times every day.
Year in and year out, the competitors that we draw in this competition, and again, it's the best of the best from all over the country and around the world, continue to amaze us. All of these ventures are focused on problems that affect huge numbers, billions of people worldwide. And they are leveraging technology, spanning the gauntlet of medtech to AI and IoT and everything in between, to solve these problems effectively and at full scale.
So we're working on a miniature windshield wiper for laparoscopes during minimally invasive surgery. With the advance of robotic surgery and the future of automation and operations, the ability to see during an operation is becoming increasingly important.
Our tech will change the world because we're providing prompt wildfire detection and notification to large-scale landowners at high wildfire risk. And it is our hope that wildfires with our product will be able to be detected instantaneously, minimizing the lives lost and damaged from these wildfires today.
Hubley Surgical is a cranial drill with auto stop and catheter guidance, designed to replace today's standard for emergency neurosurgery.
Our technology enables low-cost production of ultralight and impact-resistant materials. They're half the weight of aluminum and stronger than steel.
Nearwave is helping clinicians escalate or de-escalate pre-surgery breast cancer treatments in just like a week, rather than waiting 3 months or 6 months, which is the typical time for pre-surgery cancer treatments.
So our mission at SXD is to turn fabric waste to zero. We are building a software application that works with apparel brands to turn their leftover and wasted fabric into beautiful zero waste clothing designs that cost 55% less to produce.
One common denominator among all these founders is they're swinging for the fences. They are not shy about creating something of value and then being bold enough to say, this isn't just for myself and my community and a few stakeholders, this is for the world. So we are literally cheering on the next global change makers that are going to improve our quality of life as human beings.